What's going on YouTube? It's your truly Rock Combat, aka the Professor on Sticks. I am here today to eat my crow. Ohio State beat Alabama. I think it was 42-35. We had plenty of chances to get the W. We did not do it. Some of our, I guess, weaknesses, definitely got exposed with our secondary. And then, we don't have a safety. We don't have a free safety even on the roster. And then we're also pretty weak at interior linebacker. And whenever Reggie Ragland got hurt, we had a true freshman in there, Sean Hamilton, and he was in that one play whenever, and then our strong safety, Landon Collins, was out for one play. He had a hurt shoulder or something, and that's whenever they got the 85-yard touchdown run. And then also our lack of an elite quarterback. He's kind of a one-read QB. Finally kind of caught up to us, and then, so we ended up losing the game to Ohio State. It was a great game, well-fought game. Props to Ohio State. They really came up big, and, everyone that says the SEC's down, listen, we've won 7 out of the last 8, and it's going to be 7 out of the last 9 national championships. We were 28-0, out of conference this year, the SEC West was. Yeah, I mean, we had, the only 2 teams out of the 6 that won were, Arkansas destroyed Texas, and then A&M won as well, their bowl game. But it's one thing to win one, bowl game against the SEC West, but it's another thing to run the gauntlet of the SEC West, throughout the whole entire year, where week after week after week. That's where I think that people are, don't really understand how tough the SEC West really was this year. We did lose one game to Ole Miss, but having to play Ole Miss, LSU, A&M, Auburn, all these teams, back-to-back weeks it's pretty tough and grueling as well. But anyways, it wasn't our year. Alabama is not over. Their dynasty is not over, or the run that they're going on. If they win, I think 1 or 2, you can still say it's a dynasty. If they win 1 more, you can say it's definitely a dynasty. But we're recruiting at a very, very high level. And with Blake Barnett coming in as a quarterback, we finally have a 5-star quarterback, and he's going to be a beast in 2 years. I think Jacob Coker is going to do a fine job next year. And then we also have, our other spot that we're pretty weak at is our secondary. We had 2 5-star guys come in with Marlon Humphrey and Tony Brown out of Texas. Those 2 guys are going to be really good. And now we have, the number 2 corner out of New Jersey, Jersey City, Mekhi Fitzpatrick, and then we might be landing Sheffield out of Texas, out of Missouri City, Texas, at the Under Armour game today. We have some really good free safeties and strong safeties as well committed to us. So, I think Alabama is definitely not going anywhere. We're here to stay. And even when we lose, we didn't pull Florida State and get completely shellacked and embarrassed. But I think it's going to be an interesting matchup with Ohio State and Oregon. That's probably going to be a better matchup than it would have been with Alabama and Oregon, simply for the fact that Alabama's beat up. I don't even know how we could field a full team, to be honest with you. I mean, I don't know if Landon Collins would have been able to play. And then Reggie Ragland got hurt as well. And so we definitely have some injuries. TJ Yeldon has been, hurt pretty much the entire year. I don't understand why he's always been banged up, but he gave a valiant effort last night and played. So overall, I think the playoffs, the ratings were like a 15.5 and a 15.3, like just amazing ratings, amazing. This game right here that you're watching, me as I'm with the Raiders uniforms, like, how was that a touchdown? I've been pretty much exclusively running this Gator Heavy. And as you can tell, this scheme is deadly. A lot of people have been picked up the running gun the last week, and I think that's definitely the new hot book out there. That's pretty much what a lot of people have been running, and that was a bad read on my part. But this run heavy scheme is deadly as well. And then on defense, I'm doing either a heavy blitz or I'm doing all-out coverage defense. I've been trying to be working on different coverage defense. I've been mainly a blitz heavy guy this year and pretty much every year. So I've been trying to look for a couple really good coverage defense, and so I'm still kind of, whenever this game was played, I was kind of working on it. I finally got an awesome coverage D, and a really nice coverage D that goes with the 4-6 out of the Cincy playbook. So we'll be updating that soon. But yeah, so the ratings were amazing. College football is here to stay. I'm telling you, man, college football is just growing in popularity. I'm so happy for that because, honestly, for me, college football, I think, is greater than the NFL. And it's just me personally. I just enjoy college that much more. I think it's more diversity in, what you see week in and week out, the different schemes. And so, I think Oregon's going to be able to roll Ohio State. Marcus Mariota is the real deal, and I just still do think Jameis Winston is going to be one hell of a pro. And personally, if I had the number one pick, I would probably pick Jameis Winston over Mariota for the simple fact I think Winston makes so many good reads inside the pocket, and I think I think Mariota with that system, you just never know. I think it's more of a risk, kind of like RG3 coming out of Baylor with that system. You can look great in college, but it doesn't always translate because those systems are just so QB friendly. So, but either way, I think those are both really good picks. You can't really go wrong with either one of those, either number one or number two. So, hope you guys enjoyed the game. We'll see you on the sticks.